unit with a cut above the roast. And here is, what's your name? Clark. And today we're going to be making, what are we making?
Cookies.
What kind of cookies? Do you know?
Chocolate.
The answer is always chocolate chip cookies, which it's not. Today we're making molasses cookies. Yum! And this recipe comes from a Sesame Street cookbook that has lovely recipes and lots of different things that you can include your child with. So, Clark, can you tell them how old you are?
I'm 3.
You're 3, yeah, and you help me out in the kitchen all the time. Right? So we're going to mix together all the dry ingredients. For this recipe, you'll need some oat bran, some whole wheat flour, just your regular white flour, some molasses, because they're molasses cookies, baking soda, butter or oil, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and actually cinnamon, cloves, and ginger, and then an egg. So we're going to put together all of our dry ingredients. You're just antsy to go, aren't we? Whee! Okay, let's put together in one bowl. I'm going to put this inside. In this bowl, can you put in this flour? I have an extra plate here because we'll be rolling it in sugar later. So there's the whole wheat flour, and here's some white flour. Beautiful. And we're going to put in some, so it's 1 cup of each, 1 cup whole wheat, 1 cup white. And if you don't have either of them, you can just do 2 cups of one or the other. And there's some oat bran. You can also use wheat bran in this recipe as well. And I'm going to put in some baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, can you put this in there, buddy? Oh, we're not going to actually mix with that, bud. Okay. Can you put this in there, or do you want me to put it in there? You do it? Okay. I guess you can mix with that if you want to. And then 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. We're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of salt, so that's out of here. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'll just do 2 of these. Oh, Clark, can you keep the dry ingredients in the bowl? That's cinnamon. Here's some cloves, 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, and 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. Now, if you don't have these dry ingredients, these 3 spices in your drawer, you can also just do 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice, and that will work out just nicely. Okay, Clark, can we mix this up with your not spoon? There you go. Can you mix it nicely without getting it everywhere? Do you want a spoon, bud? That might be easier.
No.
No? Can I? Oh. Let's see if I have spoon. Here's one here. Perfect. We can mix it together. How's that for teamwork? Beautiful. Okay, Mommy's going to set this off to the side because next we're going to do our dry ingredients. Our wet ingredients.
You put the egg in there.
We're going to put the egg in here. Can I get you to crack it for me? Yeah? No, you can't crack it with your spatula. You have to crack it with your hands, or else Mommy's going to crack it.
No, you put it on the counter and I can crack it.
Okay. Not with your spatula, though. The spatula's not hard enough. You actually have to hit it against there. Remember you use 2 hands? Can you show me how you do it? Not with your spatula. Okay, Mommy's going to crack it if you don't crack it. You ready? Yeah, that's not how we crack eggs. Do you want to show you?
Stop.
Okay. Oh! Beautiful.
What happened?
You cracked it with the spatula, buddy. Okay, I'll be right back. Wash my hands. Prior to this, Clark had been through all the drawers in the kitchen and had found this lovely utensil that we're doing all of our mixing with. Perfect. Alright, well, there you go.
Why did it crack you with the spatula?
I don't know how. I didn't think you would, but you could, and you did. So you did. We're putting in 1/3 cup of molasses. I grease up the... This is like really dark molasses, but I grease up the measuring cup beforehand. I just grab a spatula so that the molasses comes out relatively easily. Otherwise, it's super sticky. It's been a little while since I poured this. Okay, 1/3 cup of molasses. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, you can do either butter or oil with the rest of this recipe. I've done both. So today I'm just going to do 3/4 cup of butter, but you can do either. You can also just do 1/2 cup of oil. These you're going to do them with butter. They're going to be chewier. They're going to be like a softer cookie versus if you do it with oil. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually, this is gonna be a little tricky to do with the spatula, eh, buddy? Can I take this away and put it some?
No.
You can hold on to it, just don't put it in your mouth. And I'm gonna use a hand mixer. Now you can do this by hand, you can do this with a hand mixer, you can do it in a stand mixer as well. So I'm just gonna mix this up, okay, buddy? Oh, we need to put some sugar in here as well. I'm forgetting about the sugar. Beautiful. And let me put the sugar in as well. So we're going to 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Now you can put it in the wet or dry ingredients. I'm just going to put it in here. Can you put that in there, or you? I don't know if I want to put this back in the spoon because I got some raw egg on it. Okay. Woo! 2. Goodness, Clark. All right. Well, now we're getting stuff flinging everywhere, so we're going to put this down, okay? And then we're going to mix this up. Looking lovely. So this recipe, the reason I love it with him especially, because there's multiple steps I can help out with. Not only can he help out with mixing the wet and the dry ingredients, he can't really help with this, but we're gonna roll these into balls and roll them into sugar, which you love doing, don't you, Clark? Yeah. Are you gonna? Can you pour that in there? Okay, so we're supposed to pour in a little bit at a time, not all at once. But now that it's all at once, I might as well just go for it. And I'm just going to collect some of this from the counter just so that our recipe turns out. Because that looks like about a half a cup of flour that just got dumped onto the, oh my. Okay, now we're going to mix this in. And then,
That's loud.
it's not loud anymore? I can make it a little bit louder. You want it quieter? Well, it's not that loud actually. This one's pretty quiet compared to the one we have at home. Our one at home is much louder. And we're gonna mix this up until the dough gets nice and soft and all the ingredients are mixed in. Now, because it's not gonna bake into like a perfect like dough, it's gonna kind of. Oh, slow down the mixing?
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost done actually. You can see here, it's still break apart, but it's all like kind of sitting together. I'm just going to throw this up front, these to the side, and we are ready to start rolling these into some sugar and putting them onto our baking sheet. So I'm just going to get our baking sheet up front. I put parchment paper on it. You could grease it up as well. I'm going to take a spoon and dump a little bit of sugar onto your plate. Can you break up those big clumps that got on there, buddy? You can put more if you need more. And I have a cookie scoop here, and the cookie scoop's great. Oh, okay, no eating the sugar, buddy. This is for the baking, right? And then afterwards we can have a cookie together. How's that sound? Don't blow it either, because that's gonna make a mess. We're just full of it today, Clark, aren't we? Okay, so I'm gonna take them. Perfect, and I'm gonna roll them up into, oh, these are nice and soft. Okay, and then can you roll that, oh, short apron. Roll them in the sugar, and then can you put them on the measuring cup, oh my gosh, on the baking sheet, please? Beautiful, Clark, that looks awesome. Now, you can make these, I'm just using like a regular cookie scoop. You could make, yep, beautiful. We can start throwing them on here. Sometimes I also get my own plates just so I can speed this up. Oh gosh, yep. Don't throw them and don't wipe your hands on your shirt, buddy. Just so your hands are gonna be sticky for a little bit and then we'll wash them afterwards, okay? Does that sound good? Clark, can you say your ABCs?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
You want to start over a little bit slower because that was pretty fast.
R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time we'll do sing.
With who? Okay, Clark, you need to stop wiping your hands. Do you want I can get you a towel here, buddy. Wipe your hands on the towel, okay, buddy? Not on your shirt. Don't wipe the towel on your shirt. Just wipe it. Yes. And so, if you're making these with kiddos, expect that your cookies are not going to look round at all. And what you're going to do is you're just going to put them maybe spaced a little bit nicer than what I have over here. And once you get them all kind of put together, I'm just Just gonna do a couple more. You're gonna get a glass and you're gonna flatten them. Can you roll these in the sugar, Clark? These last couple. 2. We can count. Can we count these afterwards, Clark, to see how many cookies we have on the sheet? I think that'd be fun, eh? 3. Okay. Yep. We'll roll this one together. Perfect. 3. Oh no, you want to space apart a bit so that they're not. And I'm going to flatten them. Okay. Just so that they bake a little bit more evenly. And Clark, can you count them? Huh? Can you count them for me? Let's count them together. Let's point and count together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
14,
15,
15,
20.
16. Good job, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna put these in the oven, 350 degrees, and it's for 10 minutes, okay? And then after that, you're gonna put them on a cooling rack to let them cool thoroughly, and then you can try them after that. But we'll be back to taste test them, right, Clark? That's yes. Bye. Hey guys, we're back, and this guy could not hold off on trying the cookies. How are they? They're good? They spread way more than I thought they would, so keep them a little bit further apart. But otherwise, they came out, they're beautiful, they're nice and soft and chewy. Mmm. Should we make these again? Mm-hmm. Anyways, thanks for joining us today. Happy baking. Enjoy. Don't mind the mess. Take it a step at a time, and we'll see you next time. Bye. You say bye?